finally made it to the Final Four. Oregon against North Carolina, South Carolina against Gonzaga, and South Carolina has to be the surprise being here.
Oh, South Carolina is definitely the surprise. But, again, you got to look at Oregon, who all season long I say was being a little bit undervalued because they were out on the West Coast. Everybody, Gonzaga, because they were undefeated for so long, definitely got their share of notoriety and well-deserved. Still well-deserved. I still think they definitely get to the championship game, and if they don't win it all. But South Carolina comes off the beaten path a little bit out of the SEC. People kind of downgrade the SEC as Kentucky and everybody else, but South Carolina actually has been there for a couple years. Frank Martin's a really, really good coach.
And here's something else about South Carolina that I know you love. Yeah. The guard play, Silva and Thornwell.
Oh, yeah, very good guard play. And the other thing that's really good, they may have the best, if not the second best, no worse than the second best defense left in the Final Four.
South Carolina.
The other being a really good one is Oregon. And I think Oregon showed in the Kansas game to make it to the Final Four, because Kansas was super hot. Super hot, okay? But Oregon showed that if they catch a team that's a little bit off their game, a little bit off for whatever reason, their defense can rise to the occasion and take it. I saw somewhere online somebody said, well, if Kansas plays Oregon 7 times, they win 5 out of 7. That very well may be the case.
But that's not the way the tournament is set up.
One, that's not the way the tournament's set up. And two, South Carolina's defense is good enough that if you leave an opening there for them to go take a game, they'll take it. Oregon comes from the same cut of cloth. The only Gonzaga is underrated in that area too. The only team that doesn't have a really good defense in the Final Four is North Carolina. And amazingly, I would think if you ask people, they would think North Carolina is probably the odds-on favorite. I think they're the favorite to get beat.
Okay, 10 seconds. Which two teams are going to be in the championship game on Monday?
I'll go with Oregon. I like Oregon, and then all West Coast. I go with Oregon and Gonzaga.
Okay, I'm going with South Carolina. They're the Cinderella.
Yeah. And
I have to go to Blue Blood. I think North Carolina pulls it out.
Yeah.
So it's North Carolina for me against South Carolina, and we'll talk about on the championship on Monday who we're taking.
Sounds good.